pack leaders is here, friends. Alright, for the family from taking pack. Got Eli here. He's here helping me watch the trades, making sure things are doing well. I'm gonna do a video and show you how to trade 100x. Alright, so this is the way to do it. We're at 90% ROE. We're just gonna watch it. Let's see what happens. It broke through, and right now we kind of created the trap. So we're actually trapping this in profit right now. And if it does reverse, we'll go ahead and take the rungs out on the other end. So we're just gonna watch. So it's set to just take profit if it starts to kind of slow down a little bit. And it's based on the velocity of here. Let me show you that. Bring this over real quick. Alright. So the acceleration is still positive. We have this aligned with the 15-minute here. As long as those things are both positive, we're going to keep riding this out. Now, if these two accelerations become negative, then we're going to take profit and watch it go the other direction. If it should. At least that's what it's telling us. But right now, it's still going pretty strong. The velocity is the kind of like the slope of this angle here. And it's at $15 so far, so it looks like it's going good. So based on this, it looks like it's going to have some more forward upwards velocity here. And it looks like that's what it's doing right now. It's going upwards. So it's going to follow that. I'm going to shrink this here. I like to see my ROI. So right now we're clearing this, and we're going to kind of trap more profit. So it's going to kind of lock it in a little more, a little higher, I'd say. Okay? Yeah, by a few bucks. So this is going to trail slow, just depending on where it moves. It kind of trails based on the return on investment that it collects. So the faster it starts to move, the higher it's gonna, or the faster it's gonna trail up. So we're at 93%, 95. Let's just watch it, see what's going on. Eli's getting a little antsy here, so I might walk in and out. We'll see what's up. But this price velocity gives us an idea of where it's going, especially the total acceleration of the price, and matching it up with the frequency of that acceleration at the 15-minute. Okay. All right. Oh, buddy. But all right. It looks like we're dropping down to 78%. So you see the velocity has dropped. Acceleration has also dropped. 15-minute price has dropped, but we haven't been stopped out yet. Hopefully we don't get wicked. That would suck. Okay, if it wicks us in the short position and it takes off going north, we do have a wick protection in, but most likely I would not enter again. I will probably get out, and I have a position to be able to either exit or let it run the stop going up, and then we'll continue up. Because if it does punch up real high, it more than pays for the being stopped out. So we'll see what happens. There'll be some movement here, but we want to stay pretty far away from getting stopped out. So right now we have a 10,004 and it's at 10,023. So there's about a $20 difference right now. So it really has to move down to 20 bucks in order to be stopped out here. We want to stay far away as possible. We only want to be stopped out if it's definitely going to move in the opposite direction. So it's important that we kind of stay far away and close it out with a limit order rather than being stopped out. Okay. So we have a negative acceleration and a negative 15-minute. We're going to go ahead and fire off a take profit order now. And we're going to let my bot do that. And if it doesn't do it in time, it looks like it went positive again, so we're just going to go ride it out. So it has to cycle through and kind of think through it, so it just depends how fast that happens. But if it sticks around long enough for my bot to detect it, then we will take that profit. Alright. I don't think I see a line there yet, so it hasn't really taken profit. Oh, you know what? I think I have take yeah, take profits is there. So it should be taking profit once it aligns and kind of hangs around long enough, at least 5 seconds or more. And if it does hang out for about 5 to 10 seconds of that, where it can actually detect it, then we'll fire that signal. Okay. So that was the false signal there, little trick, and it's continuing to go up. So 94% RE, we'll go ahead and keep riding it out. It looks like it's going to keep going up. Let's see what happens on the next candle in about 4 minutes. So we'll see. In the meantime, let's see what my boy is doing. Velocity's dropping. That's an indication that it's losing some energy. It's not going any higher. So we'll see. But it's still accelerating upwards. So I guess it's not going up as fast, I'd say. 15 minutes. Total acceleration is half. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen the acceleration like be in the 1s or 2s. I think probably when it has those big pumps and dumps, it is that high. Ooh, okay. 3 more minutes to the next candle. I think once the next candle happens, it'll probably do something cool. And I think I have it set to replenish the trap if it really builds up. I think I need to do something to where I kind of detect my, I don't know, the position that I could be placing and the quantity I currently have. So if it's low by about 50%, it's probably time to replenish that position and stack on more with it. But what I could probably do is just kind of manually add more rungs to it and add my positions that way. Oh, buddy. All right. Oh, 104%. Looks like we're pumping up now. Let's see. Negative acceleration. Okay, well, in a positive 15 minute. Okay. And let's see what's up. 22. Alright, let's count down a little bit. But we're going to trap some more profit here. Trail it up a little higher. Not too close. So 10,019. And it's about $20 away. And I think we set it so that it can never be more than $15 max away. Once it hits about 140 something percent, $15 would be the max distance that we're gonna stay away from from closing it out. So if it continuously to go faster, it could increase that distance, but we're about ready to close this thing out.
Yeah. Yeah, the coronavirus.
All right, 108%. Let's keep it going. But it looks like a pretty slow pump here. Sustainable. Nine o'clock, new candle. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's trap some more profit. lock in more profit here. Boom, 10.22. Oh, that's an extra $1. It's all right. Didn't move much anyway. We don't want to get too close so we don't get stopped out. Hopefully it slams down real hard. If it does, we'll take profit in the other direction. Okay. Clear all those rungs and redo it. Oh. All right, red. It's come down. Looks like it's come down. All right, so we're acceleration in the 1. That's pretty high. Well, it looks like it's still got some strength there. I'll let this run for a little bit. So you kind of see how things are progressing with the leverage trapper bot. You want to get access to this? It's in the link below, in the description, and you'll be able to trade 1 coin with it. It comes with the price bot with it. It's all included. It runs it separately so that this reports it to a file. Alright, let me go put this Eli guy down here. I'll be right back.
What happened? It's not working? Mommy help? Nope. You want mommy help? Evan? It's not working. Do you want mommy to help? Yes.
All right, where are we? Got a little decision point here. Negative. All right, so they should fire a take profit order now. Let's give it 10 seconds for it to sustain, and if it sustains, we'll fire the order. So it looks like it fired that order, so I'll show you that order right now. That's the limit order, that take profit order right there at 10:45. So once that hits, we'll close out this order, and that's how it's done. And we're gonna lock in a little more profit here. It looks like. Ooh, oh, yep, taking it, and we're gonna. Looks like we're reversing it now. So this is a take profit and reverse. So that if we take it, we're gonna reverse in the other directions when it comes down. So that's how we do it in the 100x world. Hopefully we don't get wicked in. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, looks like at this point we are now exiting the position. And we're gonna probably, we might stay out of it. I'm not sure. Looks like it's at a point where it's trying to decide. I think I have it so that it continues trading. But we'll see here. Let's see. We're at a medium movement. And it will take loss. And false. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna trade. It's gonna set up a new trap now, depending where it's gonna go. Looks like we're gonna go long again. Yep. So we'll see. So once it's hesitating, it has to punch through in order to take that order. Otherwise, we will. If it drops down. What sucks is if it hits up and then gets me in and it drops down, which could happen. Or it'll continue to pump it up and we'll continue taking profit, locking the profit in. So at 330 contracts, I wonder what that equates to. Oh. Liquidation 45. Interesting. All right, so what we noticed is that as you we had a $50 distance. Now with the higher amount, that distance has gotten lower. So that's the thing when you're doing well and you're like, oh, let's double down, let's do more. Well, you basically increase your risk. So based on this, we're gonna have to deleverage just a little bit in order to get our liquidation distance back to $50. So I'm gonna go ahead and deleverage just a little bit. And this is going to be built into our leverage trapper bot so that it knows how to do that. Now let's do the leverage to 95. And kind of maintain that that $50 liquidation distance. There you go. We keep that. So as our position increases, we're going to have to maintain and deleverage and keep our risk the same. At least that's what I have to my settings so that I know when to get in and out and how to play it a little differently. So about a minute, if it doesn't take the order, it could go in the opposite direction. So we go ahead and cancel the order. It's got to take it quick, otherwise we don't keep it. And we'll redecide where the market's going to go. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and close this video. That's how you trade 100x. I don't want to make it any longer. It's already 18 minutes. And you want to get access to the leverage trapper bot on how to trade 100x leverage with some automation built in. Click on the link below in the description. And there's a 7-day trial. Talk to you then. Thanks.